up, y'all? We feeling good. Welcome to our episode of the Don't Get DQ podcast. It's your boy David. We got your boy Q in this thing as well. And man, we feeling pretty jolly, man. We feeling pretty jolly. The Cleveland Browns with a 13-3 win over the Baltimore Ravens. Q, what's your initial thoughts about the game?
You know, it wasn't always pretty, but a win is a win. A win is a win. I'll take that. This might have been the first game all year that felt like an AFC North, game, like the cold weather. It was the back and forth. It just felt right. It felt good. So, yeah.
Yeah, I loved it, and I felt like this was one of the first games I've seen this year where our secondary has also stepped up too, consistently around the board. You had Denzel Ward with a pick. Newsome plays well most of the time. You had Harrison in coverage multiple times. Emerson doing his thing. Like it was good. I mean, Delpit was coming up and making a ton of tackles. John Johnson before he got hurt. Like people in the secondary was making good plays, and it was just a great defensive effort, a very aggressive style of play, and a very AFC North type of game. This was good football. I know people can try to discredit, it was only Tyler Huntley. We was playing with our fourth string, bro, at linebacker, basically, bro. Do y'all know like how much struggling with injury as well, bro? No, you don't get a pass, bro. That's good football, and that's being a good Ravens team, honestly. I mean, 9-4. I know I kind of said they were a fluke, but they were still 9-4 before this game. Yep. You know what I mean? So, Deshaun Watson played. Well, I'm gonna ask you, how do you think Deshaun Watson looked in his third game starting?
I think he played better for sure. But it's still some throws that were kind of iffy. I mean, he threw a couple of throws to DPJ that were kind of off, a little behind, but DPJ caught him. I mean, so he looked better. He looked better for sure. I'm definitely. I mean, he did miss Njoku in the red zone on that 3rd and 1. I think he missed it. He was wide open. It could have been a touchdown. But I mean, no one's perfect. So, but. Decent game. It was better. His best game so far as a Brown, I think. His best game as a Brown, I think. Yeah. I was
really impressed with how he used his legs today too. I think he used his legs at the right time. Obviously, like you said, there were times where he was caught doing a little too much, like where he missed Njoku on that one, and there's times where throwing the ball behind him, kind of like he doesn't need to do that always, but. I love the way he was using his legs on read options, getting key. I mean, there were a few third downs, read option. There was another one where they kind of set the house. Up the middle was wide open, and he got a first down for that. And I loved how, even though Chubb was kind of struggling to get, we were kind of struggling to get Chubb going, we established ourselves, lead-wise, defensively, and then it opened up the run game to where Chubb just kept on going. And he was 1 yard away from 100, 1 yard away. They said he got 100, but then they said he was 1 yard away at the end. But obviously, love to see Nick Chubb getting the ball consistently. What about my man Cade York, man? What we gotta say about him, man?
Yeah, it's getting annoying. I don't know what to say. It's getting annoying, man. It's getting annoying, for real. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just clean it up. Just figure it out. Figure it out.
Yeah.
That's simple.
Since kickers are such a one and done deal in the NFL, do you think Cade York, if he keeps kicking like this, you think he could be in the same boat, kicking wise? He's kicking low 70s, high 60%. That's where he's kicking at right now. I think he's 21 for 28 or 20 for 28. And that's 70 or high 60s. So do you think if he keeps kicking like this, we move on, we sign somebody else, or we keep on riding with him? I mean, because we did draft him. Spent a whole draft.
I say because he was a draft pick, you have to give him another year.
Yeah. Because
he was a draft pick. If he wasn't a draft pick, I don't think it would be a big of a deal. But because he was our 4th round pick, you gotta keep him another year.
But yeah, and I mean, let's be real. Thank goodness for the defense doing their thing, because those kicks, we just kept on giving them chance after chance. We kept on giving the Ravens chance, and thank goodness for our defense to step in. Myles Garrett, obviously, I think he had 2.5 sacks. I think
something like that. Yeah.
Winfrey stepped up. Winfrey played a good amount today. Jordan Elliott, Shout out Jordan Elliott for playing well defensively and blocking that kick.
Yeah, that was huge. That was huge.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Justin Tucker missing 2 kicks today, one being blocked, one he just missed. Obviously, like, it's just that, like you said, that December AFC North type football that's just like unpredictable. You don't know what's gonna happen next, and that's what I love about it. Like, and this is where the Browns, I feel like, are at their best. Like, don't have to, because the Browns are always gonna shoot themselves in the foot in some capacity. They're never going to play a perfect game because of the Browns. Let's be real. But like being able to have a strong suit where you can, slowly churn the run game, obviously. And then when if the secondary continues to play like that and the line does enough like they did, even with Clowney out and Johnson out, obviously, I mean, it's like I don't see many teams like that. That's a top 5 defense when they play like that consistently.
And yeah.
Taking the ball away consistently. I wish we saw Newsom get a pick today, but it is what it is. Or a fumble recovery, but it is what it is. Obviously.
He was so close, man. He was so close. Yeah, I mean,
yeah. What's up?
No, I'm just saying, it was definitely a good defensive game. I would say, you held them to 3 points. I would say that's pretty good.
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah, it's hard to hold the Ravens 3 points and anyone playing them. So definitely, great defensive game. Obviously, our run defense is still looking kind of rough because J.K. was going crazy. I think he had 125, average 10 yards a carry. Like that's 10, bro. 10 yards a carry is not acceptable.
Wow.
That's like not acceptable. But I mean, other than that, definitely play well. I seen the stat at the end of the game. It said the Browns play 100% zone coverage on shotgun or something. And I was like, why are we playing the zone? What? Like, I was like, this can't be right. Because I'm like, there's no way Joe Woods is that, like, there's no way. Why are we playing 100% of zone? I don't know. That could have been wrong, but that looked crazy. I don't know what that was. I hope that's wrong because zone coverage, why? I don't know what that was about. I really don't. But I mean, other than that, pressure, we got to the quarterback, late in the game. Myles Garrett came in, in the clutch, we beat him. Myles Garrett came through. Deion Jones looking better. Deion, like, he's getting more. It's only like his 5th, 6th game with us, so he's definitely improving each week. Denzel Ward had maybe one of his best games, but then again, when he played Duvernay and I don't know Robinson, Deshaun Jackson, 35. I don't know, but he had the one pick, almost had another pick at the end of the game. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely one of the best all around games. I think on defense, I think that we see more of Harrison guarding Andrews, which I like. I don't like seeing Delpo on Andrews. When you put him on Andrews, he had the one pass deflection, the one ball got overthrown or something. So I definitely like seeing Harrison on tight ends more than Delpit. I might say this. This might sound crazy, but Delpit might be one of the best tackling safeties in the league. Like, who comes up and tackles like running backs. Oh, he might be because he tackles, but he will tackle. He will tackle. I'm like he's not coverage wise. He's not. That's not him. but tackling wise, he'll come up and hit you. I respect that. But just the road, yeah. On the tackling side, I gotta respect that. Yeah. But just pretty good defensive game. Yeah, man. I'm cool with it. Nick Chubb did his thing. Kareem Hunt, he did all right. Deshaun Watson was more clean today. So yeah. Yep.
Yeah, definitely fit. Obviously just like you said, love seeing Harrison on Andrews. That was great. I mean, when Andrews played against us, I was expecting Andrews to pop off. Honestly,
me too.
We both were like, who's gonna guard him? But Ronnie Harris, I see the for him. Delpit, obviously, like you said, great tackler when he comes up from a safety spot or just outside setting the edge. I love seeing Newsom tackle too. Newsom is I think he's a very good tackler too.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, I like when Denzel Ward tackles, but sometimes I feel like he gets a little, like you were saying, like pretty boy swag with it.
Pretty swag.
I want to see a little bit more of him being aggressive and continuing to stay there. Because I mean, it's like we're still in the hunt, but it's like obviously I look at like the kicks, and we're not gonna play a perfect game. That's not football. But if you keep on kick, if you keep on having like times where you're not actually tackling guys, actually wrapping up, like we were doing with Dobbins earlier. I don't know why they kind of abandoned the run game either.
Yeah,
like,
they should have kept running. They should have kept going.
Like it was a 10-point game for them, and they had the ball like multiple cases. I don't know why they just didn't keep going with Dobbins, but they also said like he never got over 15 carries in a game because like he just wasn't like you could even see on one run he broke off a little bit. He was not 100% like in the slightest. Like he gassed out after like 20 yards. But I want to see us like more physical, tackling on the perimeter sometimes, like when it comes to Denzel Ward. And definitely definitely taking advantage of red zone opportunities too.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Because I feel like we definitely could have done that a lot more today. And obviously when we do get down there, taking advantage of those. I mean, what was Cade York? 2 for 4, 1 for 3. So that's just not going to get it done.
Not good.
That's just not going to get it done. So it's like weird because like we're in the, but it's like I don't know if like do we deserve it? I don't know. Like I don't know if we deserve to like be in the hunt or like been in playoff contention. But if we can continue to like shut teams up defensively, I feel like we might deserve it, especially with Deshaun Watson if he continues to get clean at quarterback. Like and Nick Chubb keeps doing his thing. Like and DPJ. I mean, obviously touchdown today. I was talking about letting DPJ go like at the end of the season, but no, like I can't, like we can't.
No,
he's
nice. Like I'm gonna look at his stats right quick. Hold on, this dude has gotten better every year so far. Being a 6th rounder, like this man has been nothing but like I think he's exceeded expectation as a Brown or as an NFL receiver. He's definitely been good. Like I am happy with what he's done so far in his career with us. Let me see. Let me look at his stats really quick. Because I know his rookie year he didn't do much. Rookie year only had 14 catches for 304, 2 touchdowns. I mean, and his first catch was a Jarvis Landry on a trick play in Cincinnati, which is crazy to me. Last year he had 500. This year he's at 750. He's more like he's playing really good. 750 is for the Browns is good. That's a good receiver. I am happy with DPJ, man. You better I say sign him to a 3-year deal or a 2-year deal or something like that. But he's definitely played well.
He's sure-handed. He's super sure-handed.
Yeah, he for real.
So I definitely think I love what we're getting. Obviously, production from our players there, and that's what I mean. Like when I was talking about players, like we don't need a bunch of superstars. We need players that are coming into like themselves. And Dominic Jones, one of the players that like I'm like is really coming into himself as a Cleveland Brown consistently. I really hope we don't let him go. Mm-hmm. I really hope we don't do something stupid and fumble the bag. But I'm excited, like because it's like. There's still a chance, man. There's still a chance. There's still a chance that the Browns can be a playoff team, man. Especially, I mean, if the Ravens continue to, without Lamar Jackson, I know they're talking about Lamar Jackson might come next week, but even with Lamar Jackson, the Ravens have been kind of all over the place, kind of. And it doesn't seem like they have any consistent production at receiver. Obviously, tight end, they have Andrews, but they said they haven't had a receiver score since week 3. So, I think
probably Bateman. I think it was Bateman against Miami. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's been a good minute. Yeah. So if the Ravens keep on, kind of sliding a little bit, and we get some other teams to lose. Maybe even we get 3 teams from our division if we, keep on playing really well and stuff like that. Who knows? Yeah. But I love. It was a Cleveland Brown effort today, man. Sloppy, yeah, in some areas, but just like the extra efforts, like just like the block field goal and stuff like that, like, and just even like sacks late, like that's good, man. Like sacks late and just like, because the Browns are known like late to like give up underneath, middle of the field, like, and I know that sounds like all 3 levels, but that's just what the Browns do. They get into this common thing. It's like one game they'll allow all like drag routes and get across the field for like 15, 20. They'll allow a big middle like pass in the middle of the field, or they'll allow like a 1-play touchdown, like. But this game, there was like none of that. There was none of allowing that. It was just like, it was just good. And obviously the Ravens played sloppy, but like, so did the Browns. Like, but the difference was like, we wanted it more. We wanted it more than they did.
I would say so, yeah.
And I like What were you saying?
No, I agree with you. I agree. I mean, we played like we wanted to more. You know, it showed obviously. So yeah.
Super proud of her. I don't really think there's like a bunch because it's like there wasn't a bunch of points. Like it was 13-3. There wasn't like I'm just glad. I'm glad like we got that touchdown because I really think that like obviously set us apart from like it wasn't just like we won off field goals or we won off like it was like we scored. We were able to get the ball down the field and score. Just seeing Deshaun Watson, you know, after the game, just like yell, they just like super hyped and stuff like that. That's a good feeling. It's like we got a quarterback, and also shout out to my man Jacoby Brissett for icing the game for us, basically, man.
Baby, let's go. I was getting hyped, bro. I was getting so hyped when I heard him. They said Brissett. I'm like, let's go, Brissett. I was getting so hyped, bro. I love seeing that.
Exactly, bro. I love Jacoby. When I saw 4th and 1, bro, I'm thinking like Brissett, bro. They got to put Jacoby in 4th.
Brissett.
I think that's exactly where my brain went. They go, I go like, come on now. And then he gets on the field. He gets that first time. And then just seeing Jacoby like run off the field, just jumping up and down. Like this man played one play, got 2 yards, and is like acting like he like through the whole game. That is what I love to see. That is Cleveland Brown effort. Jacoby's a S-tier teammate, just great teammate. Mm-hmm. And that's what I mean. It's just by whatever it means to win, that's what we do. Like, and that's what I love seeing. Like, I love like we got like those unique gadgets. We got Donovan Jones. We got like, we got Ronnie Harrison. We got Jacoby Brissett. We got those players who just are like really like good at like what they do, can do it in a pinch. You know what I mean? Can do certain things in a pinch and stuff like that. Even like Jordan Elliott getting his hand up, like doing things in a pinch to really give us an advantage over teams. I mean, we aren't highly favored to beat. I mean, we were expected to lose against the honestly. Even with Tyler Huntley, like we weren't. Yeah, I mean, like people expect the Browns to win, but I mean, good win obviously, and go. I mean, next week, man. Next week.
Yeah, man. Saints. Here we go, baby. Here we go.
Yeah.
Before we get off, huh?
Oh, I was gonna say before we I was gonna switch topics real quick. Not the Browns game exactly, but your thoughts on the big, because we gotta cover this. Even though we got you, bro. The biggest comeback in NFL history. The Minnesota. Sorry, Minnesota Vikings beating the Indianapolis Colts 39-36 after trailing 33-0 in the second quarter. Thoughts.
I'm gonna say this. I was at work, right? Then I was going home. I look at my phone and I see Colts 30, 33, Vikings 0. I'm like, what? I'm like, hold on, bro. Hold on. I'm like, hold on. What? Like, what's going on right now? And then I also see a picture of like Justin Jefferson like hurt or whatever for like a second. I don't know. And I'm like, dang, this game's over. But then I take the score now, like because that was an old post. I check the score and it's like 21-36. I'm like, they're coming back? And then I get to this, I get home, turn the game on for a little bit, and I'm just watching the Vikings just come back. Like I'm like, and this doesn't make sense. Like, how are you up 33 points in lieu of that? Matt Ryan, bro. Is it Matt Ryan? Because it was him in Atlanta too. In the Super Bowl. Is it Matt Ryan's fault? Because I don't know how you keep like, bro. How? You up 33? You score only 3 points in one half.
3 points,
bro.
But
that's crazy.
I think that also gives a testament to just, I mean, the Vikings, man. The Vikings. I mean, this might be their year, man.
They are 11-3, bro. Or 11 whatever. They nice.
Exactly. Like, and I mean, because I saw the same thing. The NFL app 33-0. Talking to Jordan, I'm like, they lost, by a bus the Lions. Something. Oh man, like they might be a fluke. Like, look, like if they get blown out multiple times, they might be a fluke. That turn back once 33-21. I'm like, no way. Like, no way.
There's no way, bro. It's like, come on.
Exactly. Like, and I'm just like, and I keep on watching, and I'm gonna be real. The Colts, I mean, they did everything to lose that game. Like, just, I mean, obviously not consistent ball security. I don't know if Paris Campbell was in the game because I'm not big on like other teams.
I don't know, but it was just fumbling here. They couldn't tackle Dalvin Cook. Like what? Like, I don't know what was going on.
Oh my goodness!
I watched that. I'm like, you let Dalvin Cook go 65 on the screen.
You could see the players stop running. They stopped running. What? 5 yards away from them. I was like, come on now.
That was crazy, man.
That was absolutely incredible. Biggest comeback in NFL history.
That was
biggest comeback.
Impressive.
Kirk Cousins.
That was impressive.
Cousins, man. Because he was on one today, man. Kirk Cousins, man.
Kirk.
Just and this just. Do you think, man, this dude is like? I mean, let's just talk about like. Obviously, he's doing crazy things right now. Like you said, you think he's on pace for 2,000 yards this season? Possibly.
He's the best receiver in NFL. I think. I think. I'm gonna say why. This man is in offense with Adam Thielen, Dalvin Cook, and now Hawkinson. This like, do you know how hard it is to get the ball with all those playmakers on that same team? He's doing this with Kirk Cousins. I don't think Devontae Adams had 1,500 yards ever with Aaron Rodgers. He's doing this with Kirk Cousins, bro. And it's only his third year. He doesn't hit his prime for 4 more years. Look, he doesn't hit his prime for 4 more years, bro. This man is 23 years old. 23. He needs 300 yards to get 2K or 400 yards or whatever, bro. And he might do it, bro. He might do it, like for real. Exactly. He's getting 100 yards a game. Bro. This dude, he nice, bro.
Route.
I seen that one route against Stephon Gilmore. He like shook it and he looked at it. I'm like, but he disrespectful, bro. I couldn't let that happen. But I don't know what that was. Some disrespectful type. I don't know. He like looked right at him and was just, oh yeah, that's disrespectful, bro. He nice. He really nice.
Yeah, I mean, he understands the game obviously really well. Runs routes at an insane level. Yards after catch, I think, is really what sets him apart. He's
underrated in that area.
Yeah, he knows how to get yards after catch. Do you think he's a modern? I mean, because I saw on ESPN they were talking about this or NFL Network. Do you think he's a modern day Randy Moss, man?
I would say he has the impact of Randy. I would say the impact, but not like the same playing style.
Yeah. I think
definitely.
I think that's a. I mean, because and that's the thing. Like 1,500 yards and like he gone under my radar. Like, bro, I didn't know just Jefferson 1,500 yards.
That's what I'm saying. Like he, bro. This man had 1,400 his first year. Then he had 1,600 last year. This man is getting better. How do you improve from 1,400 as a rook? How do you improve? But Kirk Cousins, bro. Kirk Cousins. That's your quarterback.
Exactly, bro. And
look, Kirk's a good quarterback, but that's Kirk Cousins. Like that's not Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers. That's Kirk. This man is not. Oh, this dude. He the best in the league, man. He the best in the league.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the best in the league.
I give Justin Jefferson the props. Yeah, absolutely.
This man got 1,600 right now.
Crazy,
bro. He don't hit his prime for 4 more years.
Yeah, you're right.
Bro, what?
You're right, bro. You're right.
What?
It's crazy how much the game is evolving and how these young players are like doing this crazy.
Bro, what?
Stuff
111 catches, 1,600 yards, 7 touchdowns. Like, come on, bro.
100, bro.
111 catches, 1,600 yards, 7 tugs, bro. With Kirk Cousins, come on, bro. Hey, stop it, bro. Come on, bro.
He can say that's crazy.
Come on, and he's underrated. I think still.
Yeah.
People miss him. Like you say top 5. You might miss Jay Jettis and put him like 4 or 5. But he's top 2, and not number 2.
Exactly.
I'm done, bro. I'm done, bro. I'm done.
Is that what you got? You got the purple? You got the purple and white.
I mean, yeah, sure. Just for him, sure. Just for the Vikings, man.
Just for Jay Jettis, man.
But this dude is crazy.
Yeah. What? Absolutely, man. I'm glad we don't gotta play them, bro. I'm glad.
No, for real. For real.
Because Joe Woods bro, this man get like 20 under a Joe Woods defense. Justin Jefferson get like 20 catches for 300 yards on us, bro.
No, he probably get like 320, 3 touchdowns, 16 catches, something crazy like that. Probably.
Yeah,
because he'll have Ward playing off the entire time, like off man the entire time.
Absolutely. For next week, obviously next week we play the Saints on Christmas Eve.
I need one more thing.
What's it?
All
right, sorry, we back.
All right, bro.
Real quick. I heard you vocalizing, by the way. So against the Saints next week, what's your prediction on the game? Christmas Eve game. What's your prediction?
I haven't really watched the Saints that much this year. I seen them in the first half, like the first quarter of the season. You know, I seen Jarvis Landry and all them. You know, I'll say we're in Cleveland, right? Yeah, we're in Cleveland. So I'll say Cleveland. I think we're gonna have an offensive explosion. I think I'll say Cleveland 37. Cleveland 37.
Wow.
And I'll say Saints 24. That's what I'll say.
Wow.
Cleveland 37.
That's what's
Saints
up.
24. I think so.
I think we go. I think. Let me think. I think we win 17-13. I think it's a game a lot like today. Right. I feel like Deshaun Watson will like be a lot more efficient. Like, well, he was efficient today, obviously, but like efficient scoring the ball. And I think the Saints will have a few bang plays, Taysom Hill, Jarvis Landry, all them. But I don't think they'll get in the end zone like well. And I think Cade will clean it up, like make a good kick for us. But I think, especially because if it's snowing and stuff like that, I just don't think we're gonna be able to score that much. But I don't count it out that we could have an offensive explosion. I would love to see it. Love to see guys like Baldwin continue to get involved.
Bro, David Baldwin. I said it, bro. I like this man, bro. I like him, bro.
You did.
I like him, man. I think he has good hands.
And he made 2 really big catches today.
Yeah, he did. He did back to back.
On third, really good. Obviously. You got any questions before we get out this thing?
No, man. Just excited for the win. You know, it feels like it's been a long time. They're so spread out. It feels like each win is like spread out by like 3 games, 4 games. Yeah. So you know, great win, man. Great win. Yeah.
Yeah, great team win, and Victory Monday is gonna be sweet, man. Or Victory Sunday, I guess.
Victory Sunday, yeah.
Victory Sunday.
Okay.
Victory Sunday, man. Victory Sunday for the Browns. All right. Well, like we said, we both expect the Browns to win next week against the Saints, man. Playoff Kansas is still alive for all y'all Browns fans out there, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss another video on the Don't Get DQ podcast, man. Your boy David, Qing this thing. We love y'all. We'll see y'all.